All right. Welcome everybody to Talk That Talk. We have the unfiltered, unscripted, uncomfortable conversation about band, HBCU, band culture, music education, and more. Don't forget, you can go ahead and get anything in our store, and you can get 30% off your purchase. Remember, I said it on the LBR. I'm gonna say it again. It's cold in a lot of places, so you can pick up a hoodie or a little sweater, daddy. Put it in the cart, and you can get 30% off the purchase. All you got to do is type in HBCU band. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We are going to have a very, very interesting night. Some of these stories that I got is, yeah. But before we get into that, I got to bring her in with this sweet Nelia yet again. Uh, yeah, there she go. There she go. Where mine at?
Put it in the middle. Yeah, there you
You
go.
stay in the middle. I keeps her in the middle. Pause. You muted. There you go. Hey,
How y'all doing?
we good. I got a question. How many times have you worn that? It just looked fresh.
Oh, this is new. This is new.
You know what, man? I just want to be like you one day.
It was a Christmas present to myself.
Okay, so you bought it. You bought it this time.
Yeah. This
Gotcha.
one I bought. Yeah. I got it
Gotcha.
from your LB. ITB fam.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
what the ITB stand for? I always wanted to know. Oh, you got to be in to know it?
No, I can tell you in the booty. What? You asked. I'm just letting you know. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Excuse me one second. Hold on.
Okay, well he has he has to take a break. But outside of that, man, I also want to make sure that let you guys know the super chats are open today. We're going to have a very very interesting show today because we listen, but we don't judge. So it's going to be a very interesting episode today. If you got a story that you want to talk about, go ahead and put that in the super chat, man. We're going to read it off right here. Remember that all this information remains anonymous. So even if we tell a personal story that we may have seen or experienced, we ain't telling nobody about who it is and all that stuff. Do y'all have a story that y'all may have that happened in your band tenure that just was crazy? Okay. All right. I want to say yeah.
Okay.
But before we get into that, I do want to very quickly and briefly talk about the shooting that did happen at was it Pasadena ISD. I definitely I know I talked about it on the LBR, but I just want to quickly again send my well wishes to Dwight, a former student of ours who was one of the people who ended up getting shot at that Drumline event. But then again, I also want to continue to say, man, check on your people, check your mental health. Again, we don't know the specifics of the situation as that older man decided to want to go into there and open fire in a student event and a percussion event. We don't know why, but again, check on your people, check on your mental health, man. And even though, man, we spend a lot of time cracking jokes on each other and having a good time, man, we all need to know that none of it is meant in malice, and so that we need to always continue to make sure that we always good with each other and everybody's good, because you don't know what nobody's going through in the midst of you cracking jokes on them. They may be really going through something, and the last thing that they need is a joke cracked on them. So, but yeah, well wishes and recovery to Dwight, and again, that was a really tragic situation. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. This is going to be very interesting. Again, I got a long list of these things, and I tried to decipher through which one I was going to get through. So I will start like this. Portia, do you have a story in band that took place that, you know, was interesting?
Yes. And I will not say any names.
Okay.
A lot of Legion people know this story.
Okay.
But my last year was '08, right? And I think this is, as section leader, this is the wildest thing that ever happened to me. So some bands are proponents of this. It Doc tried it with the Legion, but it didn't quite go right. People who didn't make the dance line, trying to get them to try out for Silkat. Well, it's going to be more difficult for them, you know? But anyway, there was this young lady, I won't call her name, that, you know, she was a cute girl. And he wanted her to try to be able to do something, but she was afraid of crowds. She was afraid of people. So I didn't know how this was gonna work. But anyway, she was around and she wasn't checking off. So he started showing up, like trying to see what was going on. And he tried a couple of times to tell us, well, she almost checked off, so let her perform. And so one of them times I was like, if she going out there, she gets scared every time it's a few extra people in the room or whatever, and she fall apart. This was gonna be my last battle because I knew that '08 was my last year. And if she going out there, I'm not going out there. So it was some back and forth with that. But anyway, the last game was against Howard. And he was like, she need to go out there. I'm like, all right. So I'm on the right side of the field. I don't know what's going on the left, but I can always tell how we did by my coordinator's face. And I could tell that something had happened. So we come off the field. Howard's right in front of us. Everybody laughing at Kiki. And I said, what's going on? The young lady ended up dropping the flag on the field. But instead of walking to get it like a human, she crawled on all fours like a dog. And when we got back to the stand, customer was like, yo, shorty crawled on the field. Like, who does that? And everybody thought, because that Portia was very militant, everybody thought I was going to snap. But I'm like, this just proves my point. I told you she wasn't ready. You thought she was, and she crawled on the field like a dog and didn't go get it like a human. So I'm laughing. This is my last game. Hey, 2 tears in a bucket. But the rest of the squad is pissed. So we get back to them stands, and that girl started crying. Now, see, that pissed me off. Go ahead, go. Girl, go somewhere and get your life together. But yeah, I don't know in your mind if that flag drops and rolls. What made you say I should crawl like a dog?
I mean, I don't know. That's new.
You a human. You a human. Why you crawling? Yeah. So I think that's the wildest thing that I experienced because I still can't process why she thought she should have
crawled on the floor like a dog. All right.
On the field.
Okay. Here we go. I got one.
Okay.
I had to go through them as you were going through yours. All right. So I just named this one the drum major who went ghost. All right. So it says we was at Honda Battle of the Bands, hyped up, ready to go. Says came to showtime, our drum major was gone. So folks thought he got nervous for some. I mean, I don't know. I guess it, must have been the room or whatever. That many people. Says this fool got caught up at the hotel with a dancer from another band. What? And lost track of time. he ran on right before they hit the field and still hit the back band though.
That's something somebody submitted?
Hey, we listen and we don't judge. Hey.
Oh, I'm judging. Y'all couldn't hook up after?
Hey man, sometimes when
both of them missed the buses for their programs.
Hey, sometimes when you need it, you need it.
Oh wow.
Hey, I ain't even gonna talk about some of the drum corps stuff that go down. Ooh wee. Quan, what you got?
All right, so I got one. I can't put no name. So when I was in a particular band, I ain't gonna say which one, but basically very structured. But it was culture shock, right? And so this particular director, old school, like you say, Portia, militant, no nonsense, you know, and this particular student, he was a mouther, back talker, so forth and so on. And so they had this one particular young lady of the of well, she was a female, but she practiced same sex, and she dressed very masculine, right? And so she just kept picking on this young man, and this was back in the day when we still had Nextels, right? So the Nextel went off in the band hall. Hey, bro, what's up? While we were at attention. So the young man runs and the drum dropped because we had him on chairs. So his drum dropped. Boom. So immediately she turned around, say crab, yada, yada, yada. I'm talking about on him, the whole band looking, you know. And so, of course, 100 push-ups, he hitting them. Now, while he's doing the push-ups, boom, like they find him up in the back, right? So as they're finding him up in the back, he tells the young lady, shut up, B. I slap the out of you. So everybody in the band hall was like, ooh, right? Cool. So now the band director hears it. So he clears the band hall and get everybody out. So then the drum section started giving them what's called an attitude adjustment, right? And so as they're giving them the attitude adjustment, it's happening. The head band director walks in and they said, hey, what are you doing to him? And it was like, say it, prof. He was doing this and he told his girl this and he told his girl this. And so the look on the young man's face was like, please, sir, please help me.
Save me. Save me, please.
Like yeah, I'm saying whatever I've done, I didn't understand and I don't deserve this. So if you can please find grace upon me, the same grace that Jesus gives, I was so kindly accepted. The band director looked to his left and his right and said, just don't kill him. Let's go. And gave him so yeah.
That sounds like old school director mentality.
Yeah.
At its finest.
Yeah.
At its finest. All right. Real quick, before we keep getting into this though, big shout out to Southern University. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to be performing for the Super Bowl pregame. Am I correct? So, man, shout out to Southern University Human Jukebox, or the way that Jennifer Hudson says it, Southern University Human Jukebox. So shout out to y'all. All right. Here's one.
Hey, you got an echo, bro.
Do I have an echo?
Yeah, it's like a feedback.
I ain't never heard that before. Hold up. Are you hearing it, Portia?
Test. Is it mine? It's gone now.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, all right. So here we go. I don't know how this could happen. The only way that this story I think could happen is if the chick set old boy up. So, it says they were at an away game, and one of the sax players kind of had y'all already know how it is when you hit that away game, daddy, and you be trying to set up your meat. But so it says I was at an away game, and one of the sax players was talking big game about this chick he had lined up. So she gave him the room key to come in and go ahead and knock her down. And it said he used the room key only to realize that he walked into the band director's room. Oh my God. Hey, I feel like the chick with the wig who fell off. Oh My God.
Let me tell you a story, right? Let me tell you a story.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's crazy.
I don't have that kind of story, but I had a habit of when people left their door latches. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I used to kick them. When they, you stick. I would just be walking down the hall, not my rookie year, but the 2 years after that. I would kick them or push them open real hard and then take off. In '08, we was away somewhere, and I was walking down the hall. La 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 la. I saw this door latched, and I kicked the. I'm a boom. I heard, who is that?
Yeah.
Child, was Dr. O'Neal Sanford voice. When I tell you I got out that thing like a track star, ran. I had never expected him to be on that floor. When I heard that voice, baby, I had got out of there, but yeah, kicked that door and it was him. His room. But walking into the banner at the room, crazy.
Yeah, that is
How you
absolutely
explain that?
nuts.
How what do you say?
So the only way that I can even fathom that even happening, the only way that I can even fathom that happening is if the girl in some kind of way was part of like the I guess you want to say like staff or whatever, or
Committee.
yeah, like that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Ending up with your banner at the key is crazy work.
Oh shoot. Okay. Let's
I,
see.
you mind if I interject with one? I'm thinking over here.
You got it. Go ahead.
Like it was my first welcome to college band moment. Like, cause
Okay.
like you don't it don't really hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Portia, your situation different. Like you saw the Legion and you decided, to hop in after
Still want the same child, but go ahead. I had
Bruh,
one of the moments too.
it's like I never forget. I'm locked up. I'm in a box. Like it's our first day of crab camp, and so it's like what was nostalgic for me is like the box used to have a CD, and that CD used to go around Houston. So when I visited for band camp, they gave me a CD, and so I'm doing all the same box chants. So it's nostalgic for me, all that cool. And so now I'm there now. White t-shirt, bald head. This is old school. Bless God that allows us to keep our eyebrows, but this is, 100 and what, 80-pound Quan soaking wet. I'm in that thing. Man, the band director at the time was like, I need everybody to shut the hell up. And I'm like, okay, you be quiet. And so he was like, the next person that say something, I'ma slap the out of you. And I was like, shit, boy, I ain't gonna slap me. That's what I'm saying to myself. So then a young lady, my crab sister, her crab name was Dirty Red because she had dirty red hair. And because y'all girls be looking rough at that time. Cause it was,
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was looking
Facts.
rough. It's like y'all had them bandanas on, all them braids in y'all hair. Y'all look rough. No nails, no nothing. And so
Hold together. Throw child.
right. Man, they told Nappy Red was quiet, very meek, mild girl. So she ended up sneezing after he said be quiet. So he said, "Ch." He said, you know what? You a B. And everybody was like, whoa. Oh, they gonna send me to jail now. Cause I called her a B. You know what? You not a B. Your mama a B for having you. I said, man. I said, what have I gotten myself into? But that was my first, this college band. And it was like Run Tell It. That was my first. I was like,
Some
damn.
of that stuff was just to scare you.
Yeah.
Like, because what was even the point of that? You know what I'm saying? But he might have thought, because sometimes we like to push limits. So he might have felt like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna sneeze. You know how some of them do. We used to do that little slick stuff too. But I think some of that stuff was just to scare you. Like, I don't know. I just some of that stuff I think was just to scare you. But I guarantee you in that moment, all the new people was like, whoa.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah,
can't even sneeze in this thing, and you ooh.
like, man. But if I'll be honest, I wish kind of band was like that too. I mean, I know we're older and the cuss and all that, but I kind of miss that, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. That is the thing, and that is the style of band that really made me enjoy it and love it. Right, like moments like that. Like, but I say it all the time, and you know, we we enjoyed band through pain.
Yeah.
The pain is what brought us closer together, right? The struggle, the pain, right? These kids enjoy band through fun. If it ain't fun, I don't want to do it.
The best analogy that I heard, and I'll be quick about it, was he was like, everybody in this band program are slices of bread. That's what he said, and he said, your love for it is the cheese. He says, however, these adversities is butter in the frying pan. And either y'all gonna be a great grilled cheese sandwich by the end of the year. He says, now as this heat turn up, think about it. It's hard to pull that grilled cheese apart once it's together. And I was like, heat? What we about
Well,
to do?
he right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I was like, man, it was. I mean, that's some nostalgic days, bro.
I'm telling you, some of that stuff, I really think they just wanted us to be mentally tough
I mean,
because
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We went through a lot when I got to the Legion, but the things that I thought I was gonna experience when I got to the Legion, I didn't experience. But
not
people
like
experienced a
physical.
lot in the Legion.
Yeah, but your situation is different though. Like I keep telling everybody, and it's no disrespect, but like the Willow Ridge, even you marched in. Think about it, was the latter era of Mr. Thornton. You know what I'm saying? Like you graduated '02, right?
Yeah.
'02. He passed away '09. That's like the last, part of him. Like you was at a pivotal program, bro, a powerhouse in Houston. Think of
Fair.
the end of the '80s till he passed in '09. Think about it, bro. That's over 20 years. So you was already functioning. I saw so many kids with Willow Ridge band jackets that was walking around PVTSU, and I was like, why y'all not in the band? Man, because we already did
We've
everything.
already been there. It's hard.
It really felt.
It is hard to be able to take yourself out of that and put yourself in a different position, man. Like, I know a lot of guys, that from the 4 years that I was there, from 98 to '02, it ain't a lot of them that went to other bands in March. It's
Yeah.
just not. And a lot of the reason is because you got to think about it. We've seen a lot between multiple Battle of the Bands, Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl. I did the Macy's. Like we've done it a lot. So we went down my freshman year. We went down to Southern's Battle of the Bands and took first place.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got the years when was it that PV and Willow Ridge battle or something like that? I can't even remember what year that was.
It was
You
early
had that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's so many different
Yeah.
iterations, but successes in that band that it is difficult to be able to walk into somebody else's program and not kind of had a big head. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I done this. I know for me, when I went to Norfolk, I just wanted to do something different. And that was the whole reason why I went to Norfolk, man. Shout out to all my partners that went to Jackson and Southern and UAPB and all these different places, Tennessee State. But, I just wanted to be the guy who did something extremely different. And, that's what I did. I went to Norfolk and put the ugly helmet on. Hey, it's the truth. A lot of people were like, dog, how you gonna put this ugly helmet on, man? You don't got no plume action, no nothing, so. But that's just what it was. All right. Daggone sleep alarm just going off. Anyway, all right. Here we go. Let's go to another one. All right. So boom. We had a band banquet, right? Awards are being handed out. Folks giving speeches. They all classy and stuff. Then the mic drops out of nowhere. Oh, okay. Then the mic drops out of nowhere. A girl from the dance team stands up and says, "Since we all family."
This going left.
Oh, since we all family, somebody in this room got me pregnant, and it ain't no damn. Oh, I don't curse no more. Dang football player. Whole band went silent.
What?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
At the band banquet?
That's what it said. Yeah, we had a band. We had band banquet. That's what it says. Bad spelling though. Well, not spelling, but grammar.
What the football players got to do with it?
I don't know. That's just kind of what. That's what they said that she said.
But why there had to be an announcement?
Hey man, listen. I don't know why it had to be an announcement, but you know, like I know, it'd be a lot of smashing going on, intermingling within that band room.
What?
Hello?
Yeah, but why it had to be at the band banquet?
Hey.
That's an announcement?
Yeah, because I'm just gonna say it like this. You know, some people don't be wanting to claim. Cause you already know.
Hold on. So you think she was trying to call somebody out?
I'm assuming that. It doesn't give any more context than that.
Oh, my Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying, hey, you already know how it is. It's always
take care of all that, okay?
I'm just saying, it's always a couple of chicks in the band that done had multiple guys in the band.
Then you dating on all of them.
I'm just saying. I mean, you can't get everybody, so you just call them out.
Right, but ooh, not what instrument she played.
It don't say. It don't give all the information. See,
but I wonder.
The stuff was supposed to be anonymous, so if I said the instrument, people might be able to track who it is based on that. But
I don't think too many people had pregnancy announcements at band banquets, so somebody gonna see this and know.
That's true.
What fool
that's
and
true.
who was, because that's not normal.
Hey,
that's not normal.
If I can see it being a flute too, because I'm flute too. Listen, y'all. Them flutes, piccolos, yeah. Why is it that in every band, every section is the same across the board? It's always the same. I gotta wait for Quan to get back on because we probably need to go through this and really talk about it. Because yes, piccolos, flutes, they be giving it up. It just depends. It depends. It ain't every single one. Not
this one time at band camp.
And she played flute.
I okay. At the band camp is crazy.
Oh, band camp is. I can't talk about band camp. I did some stuff.
Ooh, not Derek and Popney here. No.
Hey, you already know what it is. Oh, doctor. Yeah, the clarinet's a fight. Clarinet's a fight. And clarinets. Here's the thing about the clarinets. Clarinets either be the ones that you wife, or clarinets will also be the ones that will cock block you. I'm just saying, because they gonna look out for the girls in their section. That's what they be doing.
So Quan, we talking about this. Like somebody said, what section was that person in? And then I was thinking piccolos, but then somebody put in the comments flutes.
Clarinets.
I disagree. You think clarinets?
I think clarinets, bro. Clarinets was wild. Clarinets.
I disagree.
Clarinets and flutes. Wow.
So
at PV it was both.
The piccolos, flutes are more wild than the clarinets, by far.
I don't know what it is, but it's like, flutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
y'all clarinets, because it wasn't like that with ours. And a matter of fact, it wasn't like that with a bunch of clarinets that I know. So that must be just synonymous to PV if that's the case.
I
Yeah,
can think of a couple clarinets
clarinets
on
was
though that was
No, but
with,
see, that's what I'm saying.
with the
The percentage of clarinets to
versus.
piccolo,
Okay, okay,
the piccolos be.
nice
Mm.
universal.
clarinets, bro.
All
I
right, so then if that's the case, then I gotta ask, which section is usually the weed heads?
drummers.
Okay, all right, we all agree. We all agree on that. We all agree. See,
Drummers
it's,
and tubas. Drummers and tubas.
yeah,
All right.
it's universal.
Yep,
It's
yep,
definitely universal. It's definitely
yep,
universal. Yeah.
yep.
All
Drummers.
right. Which section, by and large, is the weirdest ones?
It depends. Like define weird. Like who's arrogant? Trumpet.
No,
No,
not
no,
arrogant.
weird.
Weird, just like kind of like either super quiet or just do weird stuff. Say weird stuff every now and then. Like
The horns.
you say saxes, I say mellophones.
That's what I just said. I just said that. Horns.
Think about it. Yeah.
Mellophones.
Yeah.
They be on some, horns. They weird.
Look,
I'm sorry. I love,
it's
look,
crazy.
my best friend D horns, but
But what's crazy is like you'll have like they was weird, but you
why?
gangsters though in there like just
And some real cool ones.
Yeah.
But overall, see,
Yeah.
why is this across the board though?
It's
Like,
universal. It's universal.
what is going on?
Here's the truth. I feel like instruments do have personalities.
They do.
I
They
feel
do.
like
I would agree.
I feel like French horns, they're very intelligent, but they have to be quirky like that because it's a weird instrument. It's a weird one. Alto, I mean saxes and damn, I'm thinking about PV saxes and mellophones, yeah. Especially when I started leaving. Yeah, they were weird. They were weird.
All right. Here's the next one. Who's the silent killers when it comes to like always being able to like get the chicks or whatever? They ain't too loud about it, but they silent killers on it.
The dudes in the clarinet section.
Nah.
I'm gonna say
Clarinet. I wouldn't say
Trombones.
trombones. Yep.
Trombones.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
They be the cool, laid back.
yep, laid back.
But they be the ones that be smashing like
all the joints.
all the time.
All the joints. And don't nobody know.
Yeah.
I get it to you.
Somebody said the cymbals.
But
Cymbals?
Nah, they part of that drum line. They
hitting the weed with the rest of the drum line.
And it's not a secret.
I'm
who
not
they
saying
dealing
they
with.
don't.
Faster though, yeah.
But
it's not a secret who they dealing with. At least not.
Facts.
That's true. Because we passing them around.
Do you hear me? And they not keeping it on the wraps. I'm done with her, bro. Your turn. I'm done with her, bro. Your turn. Huh. That baby, no. Mm-mm.
Hey, but we forgot B-tones. B-tones, they just be out there. Like they be
wild boys. They be wild.
Yeah.
They be wild. Like I'm talking about in every sense.
They don't have no couth. It's like none at all. It's
none. Everything 1,000.
Yeah, that is them.
Hey, let me say this though. You know who really? It's like one or two of them be really cool, but most of them really whack. You know what section that is? Drum majors. Rest on be like, you don't get from me.
Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Hey, bro. I'm with you when you're right.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like one or two, you be like, bro, that's my dog right there. The mother ones, man, he wasn't even good on his instrument, though. Like you be like, how he made drum major? It's real. Hey,
you ain't lying though.
Hold on, and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't, causing no violence. But then when they cross KK side, it's even worse. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just put it out there. and everybody know my. I'm just keeping a thou wow in the words of Maya. Real talk. My frat brothers and fire me off, they be weird too. I ain't gonna lie, but
They
they
weird.
other things too. However, I'm just saying. That boys be crossing side. They be like, I'm side now. I don't give a damn. Nigga,
Yeah,
stick
it don't change nothing.
No, you can slap letters on anything. It don't make it not that thing, okay? It don't make it not that thing.
Okay, well
Child, why is all this universal though? That's
it is universal. It is universal. So obviously the arrogant guys is obviously the trumpets.
Always. They swear they know everything.
Yeah.
And most of the time that's your chief arranger.
Facts.
Student arranger. That's your
Facts.
student arranger.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
yeah, not too many people be venturing. You have your anomalies here and there, but for the most part, I'm with you when you're right.
I'm just saying.
Derek played everything. Okay, he in every section except for the auxiliary units in the union in the Legion. He did everything.
Yeah, like but honestly, the trumpet players, like they have technical arranging, but it's something about when a tuba player be arranging.
Some tuba players can really arrange.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna put it on tuba players. Actually, it's a lot of low brass guys who can just really arrange, not just tuba.
Yeah,
low brass guys. But I think it's because as a low brass player, because a lot of it is going to be the more weightier part of your arrangement. They can relate to that portion of the music. Whereas a trumpet player, most trumpet players are thinking mid-tones, what trumpets would play, what they would like for tubas to play, so on and so forth. But we also know, we as trumpet players, until you really get into it, you really don't understand the skill level of what it truly takes to play a lot of those parts, man.
not fiberglass tubas.
Man, please. Anyway, I ain't looking at that comedy right there. Bro, but I ain't gonna lie. But every now and then, you get a fire drummer that's an arranger. And he killed the game, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But it ain't too often, though. It
No.
ain't too often. You get a random diamond in the rough.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I understand.
Yeah.
That's me. Because when I started, I remember, people don't know, me and Luke, back in the day when we first got real cool, I used to write his drum parts. And he sent me, it was an arrangement for, what's that troll movie? Trolls.
Hair Up.
And it was like, I forgot how the arrangement go, but I wrote the part, and he was like, at first it was like, yeah, I don't like it. I said, go on, run it back again. He sent that text message to say, bro, I get the feeling now. You right.
I mean, I get it. I mean, I go back and listen to it now because I still got it.
Yeah.
I mean, listening to it now, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I want to be able to actually hear it.
Dr. Little, prime example. Dr. Little.
Yeah,
Diamond in the Rough. Diamond in the Rough.
You just gotta get there. You just gotta get to that one. Yeah. But yeah, most definitely. But I see him in the comments. I like Derek's arrangements though. Like he's fire. Didn't
Derek, don't give him too much credit. Derek trash.
Nah, didn't he write that Drake for y'all? Yeah. That was the y'all best arrangement that year.
Yeah, Derek know he my guy. I'm waiting for this Dr. Derek to come out. So
let me get my hold on.
You say what? Oh dang, everybody just tipped.
Nah, let me get my computer charger. Hold on.
Oh no, you got it. All right, so as he's going to get his charger, let's look at another one. I don't know.
Wow. I wasn't expecting some of these stories.
Yeah, I mean, but you'd be surprised the stuff that is going on in a lot of people's band rooms, man. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to think of I know a lot of stories. I know a lot of stories. A lot of stories. I know a story about a trip that took place, and there was one person. I'll say it was one person and a line of guys.
Right. What
rotation.
What you talking about?
Stories.
He got stories for days, and this one had one female and a line of guys.
Just All right, next.
Can I be
That's
real though?
disgusting.
Like,
That's
Next.
disgusting.
can I be real though? But I was
Yeah.
never like that though. Like I bless God. Like how I came up, and maybe because where I'm from and whatnot. If me and you cool, like we're talking, me and you cool. You guys, my friends this day, and we somewhere, and we feel like, man, she a bad chick, and you be like, you like her, I'll leave her alone. Be like, you got her. Like I'm not that person. Now everybody be tripping, but I'm not about to dip my finger in the cookie jar with my partner. I just feel like that's disgusting. Man, I'm wrong. It's too many women out there, bro. But hey, Justin said it. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say it. Them flag girls, hey.
That ain't my testimony. So
So I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence about the flag. I put it this way: when it comes to the flags, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this metaphorically, but I'm also saying this in truth. It can go either way with them.
What you mean?
It can go either way with them.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
so what I'm saying is, I'm saying that metaphorically, it can go either way with them. I'm also saying in reality, it can go either way with them. They're either, a lot of them flag girls be either with the dudes or with the chicks.
True. But
Some of them be super loose, and then some of them be actually just cool.
but
Like, it can go either way with them.
the ones that be loose as a goose though.
I agree. I
agree.
absolutely.
La Lute. I'm talking about they be out there.
See, that's so. The problem with the banner girls is not everybody has banner girls, so it's difficult to be able to judge that one.
Cause we ain't had no banner girls. A banner girl is like, what is a banner? You know what I'm saying? That would be either a flag or a dancer that didn't make it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just got demoted to the banner.
Mm-hmm.
You know how insulting that
Whether
is.
my story or my testimony.
But see that, but
Not saying that it doesn't exist. It wasn't a thing. It just wasn't who I was.
That's real. But
that's why I say I've between being in band, teaching band, like I know flags literally can go either way. Literally either, like you said, Quan, it's some of them that just,
bruh,
it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway, but
that's bouncing off walls,
right? Ooh. Or and there's some of them that literally go either way, and then there's some of them that they just be straight chilling. Like I think you can find whatever your flavor is in the flag section. That's pretty basically what you get from the flags.
I was about to say something, but I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's read one of these. Another one of these.
We're not gonna talk about how sometimes you may see a band director car in the phase what was phases at PV, but in the dorm rooms parked.
I ain't never seen that.
No, hell no. Justin, I'm not saying that. What I spoke to was me personally. What I did.
Justin say he ain't had a whole
because I know a couple of them of Portia's lines, and not every girl. I would definitely say that.
Speaking about me, he said we didn't have. What I'm saying is that wasn't me.
That wasn't her. No. Portia. If she wasn't rocking with you, she wasn't rocking with you. First of all, and Portia swing on you depending on what you say to her. So, yeah, that's old Portia. So, yeah, that I can vouch for Portia 100%. That was and is.
You ain't gonna hear
never be Portia.
About me. It won't know out there. None of that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm just now finding out about some of the dudes that Portia dated that I didn't even know about. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I just spoke on me. I don't have. I'm not gonna discuss people who not here to defend themselves.
Facts. Some girls have no tread on the
No.
Oh, all right. So let me get to this one. It says Battle of the Band weekend and two trumpet dudes.
Hold on. I'm sorry. What you saying I look like now, Justin? Oh,
Oh,
okay. I
he
thought that
saved
was a
it
shot.
real quick.
Okay, I'm like, wait a minute now.
He saved
Don't
it
hurt my
real
little
quick.
feelings on the internet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
it says Battle of the Bands weekend, and two trumpet dudes somehow talked the dancer into a situation. Everything was going smooth, and I'm guessing this is in a hotel. Everything was going smooth until her boyfriend, the tuba player, walked in. One of the trumpets hid under the bed, but the other one tried to fight. He showed up to practice the next day with a black eye.
Wait a minute. Now that's a situation ship for you.
Hey, but let's be real.
Wait, hold on. So
How many? Oh, go ahead.
let me make sure I understand. These two trumpets convinced the dancer to go back to the room.
I think they said, was it a dancer? Yeah.
Your man on the trip.
It doesn't say where it was
How
at
he
because
get?
it could
How
have
he
been.
get?
It doesn't say where it was at. I
Okay.
just assumed that it was on a trip because it could have been maybe in the dorm room or something like that.
How your man get in? Y'all open the door for him? Like what?
It's just, he said it
I
said
have a similar story than this to this, but I'ma just keep it to myself. Not me personally, but ooh, y'all brave.
But
Y'all
I mean, let's be honest. How many? I'm gonna say it two different ways. How many threesomes that we all know about that happened in band? But how many random triangles do we also know that was happening in band too? It been a lot.
but
And I know for a fact some people who got caught.
Well, I'll tell you like this. You know, it used to be glazing back in the day at PV.
Yeah.
And at the time, my crab sister that I was talking to, she hid me in her bed. They banged on the door and I was underneath that cover. And she was like, "What y'all doing in here? We sleep."
Hey.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I had came out from hanging out and went back in my room and somebody ran in the bathroom. I said, well, what is going on, child? And then I sat in there like, I've been drinking, so now I need to use the bathroom. That child opened that door and it was a man in there with her that want her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was just show on that trip. I said, ooh, woo. Please don't say nothing, girl. This ain't my business to tell, but you might want to get him out of here because I seen your man when I was coming back to the room.
Mm.
I'm gonna be real. That's why some of us got trust issues.
Do you hear me? PTSD.
I'm telling you, bro. It's like people be saying it.
That's why
Hey.
I did not mess with a whole lot of band people because it was some stuff happening.
It was gonna go around.
It was some stuff going on, child.
Yeah, you supposed to get that hush money.
If she was in a room with me, she was another silk. So I just was like, this ain't my business, but I did see your man on the way back to the room, so you might want to get him out of here.
I'm gonna be honest. I done been there, but I done got
caught.
I
you got caught?
Yeah, I got told on. So that's a whole. Yeah, I got told on. Yeah,
not Silk Beats pockets.
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's crazy out here.
Appreciate your HBCU band talk for the 5-bone, man. We appreciate you 100%. Yeah, it's crazy.
But how you gonna want to fight her boyfriend?
You say what?
He said the one dude wanted to fight. Like, yeah.
I mean, he was gonna end up swinging anyway. Like, let's be real.
Not
you all in the band together. You already know that that's this dude's meat. So at some point, you gonna end up swinging. It's gonna happen. So we might as well go ahead and get it done right then and there.
But I'm gonna be real with you though. It's like if he was real, he shouldn't have swung on them, bro. Like I know
she invited them here.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, even like at this big age, bro, like we be getting mad at the wrong people, bro. At the end of the day, I'm trying not to have this type of attitude, but it's like it don't be your girl. That be your turn. I hate to say it like that.
Because she invited him into her space, or them. Let me excuse me, them into her space. They wouldn't be there if she hadn't allowed it.
I mean, that's fair, right?
She was definitely
when
for them
you young,
streets.
you don't think you ain't thinking like that.
That's
But
true.
but I'm gonna be real for dudes. It really be the ego though. It's
It does.
because it really be the dude ego. It's like because dudes we be like the thing about it is like with people could look at or date like they know you talking to that person, and then they look at you as a challenge, and they master you as a challenge, and then now they keep keying ha-haing in your face because they know you didn't pull that dude or you didn't pull that girl. Like that's an ego thing. Now you just gotta get that he smashed my chick face, like walking around. And you know, dudes be like, yeah, you know, I smashed this shit. I ain't gonna lie, God forgive me. I did that to one of my crab brothers, and we got into it bad at a basketball game. And I had to let that boy know, like, well, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm too old for all this. Let me stop. Keep y'all
Yeah,
story.
it's supposed to be anonymous. So if you putting yourself out there,
I'm
at
not.
that point, that's your choice.
Nah. But that was
terrible back in that day, huh? You was terrible.
yeah.
Because he had that New Orleans accent coming into Houston, so you know, little skinny, little young fella coming from New Orleans, so he got the accent. So you know he was already getting shit. You already know what it is.
Lord have mercy.
Nah. Let me be quiet. That was 2007, y'all. 2000, you know, early 2000. That was still Nextel. That was, you know.
Come on, Nextel.
Hit him
No
with the church,
Kia.
baby. Hit him with the church. Yeah.
Yeah, that was then. Yeah. I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost now.
Well, you know, we all got a past and we all got band stories. Remember, we listen and we don't judge, right? So
Hey, Justin, till this day.
That thing's a cheat code, okay?
To this day.
Lord,
I mean, hey, I understand. I don't got a New Orleans accent, but you know,
Nah, just be like, you gotta. Well, you can't. You could tell your wife. You could tell your wife. Say Red. Say, come here real quick.
I don't got it. No, but see, that's the thing. I don't got to do that because you got to remember, I'm coming from Houston to Virginia.
Oh, yeah, he had a little something.
Little twang, huh?
That they weren't used to, yeah.
Yeah, that was something different too. So, you know, people weren't used to that. So, and you know, it was really different when I went to St. Croix.
Oh yeah, they really didn't know. What is that?
Hey, I was in the struggle trying to figure out the language barrier there. Imagine being I ain't gonna have that. I'll talk to you about that. Y'all about that offline.
Oh Lord, okay.
But yeah, we listen and we don't judge. I remember I was coming in from where was I coming from? I think I was coming from the bodega. Was I coming from I can't remember where I was coming from, but I was on the phone. I walked in the room. My roommate was pouncing. And I was like, realizing that the pounce was someone I was pouncing with before. So, yeah. We listen and we don't judge. It's those times are over. Those times are over.
But see, you know what? You know what would be the problem though? You know what would be the problem?
What?
When people go to homecoming, they be trying to relive them days. That'd be the problem.
To see people at homecoming.
I be like, y'all still on it? I be like,
bet it all for a weekend. That's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Bet it all. Hey, big head. No, sir. No, sir.
No.
You know what it was. You know what it was, Justin. You know what it was.
Half. That's hey, keep playing. Half. Remember that.
Them people get back to homecoming and be.
It's like
what happened here stays here. No, it don't. Stop that.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. From a homecoming, that never happened. But for me, that happened when I said I was engaged. Like once
got out of control.
I'm getting messages like, "Yo, so you engaged for real?" Like I was like, "Yeah." Like, I always
Are
thought
you-
we was gonna be together.
Oh.
Really?
No,
Really?
I'm gonna tell
That's what you
y'all,
thought?
homecoming, every homecoming, I have to mentally prepare myself. I've had people say the wildest shit to me. I'm talking about last year, I had somebody told me they wanted to drive me like a Porsche. I don't even know what that means.
I do.
Portia,
I've
Porsche, but you
I
act like you got
I gotta say this. I'm just go ahead.
Porsche be tripping, dog. Like you get on my nerve. Like for real. Stop being modest.
But
You know what
see,
I'm saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, Quan. I'm Portia. You my sister. I love you. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out here. Listen, Portia. When we was in undergrad, you had hips. You was hippie. But now you done got older and you done got the yamage put on you. So now everybody that we went to school with see you with the yamage and they want to see what the yamage feel like. Let's be real. Let's just keep it above.
but you don't just come out and say stuff like that. Like it ain't no finesse on it.
Ain't gonna
It
be
ain't
no
I just be
finesse.
like,
No.
what is happening?
Ain't no finesse. You know why it's no finesse now? Because people are older. When you get older, all of that goes out the window. I'm risking it all.
Don't risk it with me.
All right, so
Don't
y'all,
risk it with me.
y'all heard it
No
here,
risk with Porsche.
right? When it come to Porsche,
Okay, Porsche.
don't
Okay.
risk it.
Okay.
Keep it to yourself. I mean,
Okay.
it'd be
Now-
awkward because
now
then
let me-
I don't even
now
I
let me-
don't even know what to say back to that.
Now let me ask you this question, Portia. Let me ask you this question. This is a real question. So now we on Portia for a second. Is this only applied to the guys that you don't want?
Only.
No, don't say nothing crazy.
So if it's a guy that you were just like, I got to have him, and he came to you like the
And
other
said he
dude-
wanted to drive me like a car, I'm walking off from you like I did that guy.
Okay. All right. So
That's wow. What?
all right, don't come to Portia crazy.
But if
Period.
you come up
If
to
you
you
see
like,
the yams, respect her is what she's asking.
but if you come up to you and be like, hey, I haven't seen you in about what you've been up to. Slowly.
I'm probably gonna
Slowly.
say the same. I don't listen. Homecoming ain't the time. Like I really don't be here for that. I'm gonna tell you
could
right
be
now. Like
Porsche, you could be at Starbucks. And
Facts.
you missed your husband.
Facts.
You could have missed your husband at Starbucks. Hey, I saw you last time. You got a caramel macchiato. I was.
to me, that's different. Homecoming, don't shoot your shot because I'm gonna think this.
But what if he went to another school? He never gonna see you again.
No. I got a different one, Quan. What if it was somebody that you knew in undergrad that always admired and liked you? They didn't grew up, they didn't matured, they didn't became, a manly man of God, and he finally gets to see you after all this time has passed at homecoming, and he gets an opportunity at this time. And this could be your Boaz, and you wouldn't even know it because you don't talk to me at homecoming.
I just don't feel like that's the time.
Okay. All right. Y'all heard it here. Don't approach Portia at all or at homecoming. Wait till about a week or two after homecoming and then hit her in the DMs and then be like, I saw you at homecoming. Does that work?
That's better, child.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna tell you during homecoming, I just be.
All right, bro.
She be on her kitty milk. That's what it be. That's what that's what
and they trying to get on that too. I'm just saying. I feel you. I feel you. Keep your standard.
I'm talking about when I say wow. I'm talking about every year. I'll be like, yo, what made you say that?
I just told you what makes them say that. I really just gave you the rundown.
I still don't know how you came up with that. Like you said, I'm gonna say this to her, and this is gonna make this happen. No, it's not.
I mean,
you don't know me.
But that's the thing, right? Like it may work with other chicks. It just may not work with you. But a lot of people at their older age is like, yo,
I feel like, man, I'm gonna slide my dog in. I feel like Justin trying to get it, man. Hey, man, go on a date. Go on a date.
Probably is. He done been around it enough times to be like, yeah, this is my stilo.
I can see. No, I can see if Portia was a.
I am working homecoming. Thank you. I don't be in no listen.
Listen. That's what look, Portia. That's what make it worse. Cause you be working at homecoming and then you be had a khaki daddies on and then just as somebody walk up and then they see the yams and they be like, look, them yams is yamming in them khakis. Let me go holler right quick.
I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing like this. No,
All right, bro. You
can't be shorter than me. because I wear heels and I'm not short, so
How,
we
tall, how,
can't get
tall, how tall are you?
5'7".
God.
She
All
ain't.
right, bro. All right.
Cause we both taller than her.
All right, bro. All right. This
We
ain't,
don't.
got, this ain't got nothing to do with me, per se. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Fair.
You ain't got nothing to do with Quan.
All right, we're done with we're not gonna
Thank
mention
you.
Portia no more. We're done with Portia. We're back to the
But if you
story.
see me at home, come now.
Let me tell you something. That homecoming be a trip, but I done seen some of everything. I'm talking about full married people doing all kinds of stuff.
I didn't see him. Hey, you going to walk with your friend? Okay, I'm walking my line, sister. Nah, you better hold that hand at PV. Better hold that hand.
I know people that don't even bring their significant other to homecoming.
I've seen that. I'll say this. I've seen that at PV.
Yeah, bro.
I've never seen it at Norfolk. Now, honest, I haven't been to a Norfolk homecoming since 2011. So Norfolk's homecoming has changed significantly. And honestly, PV's homecoming is changed since the last one that I went to.
They be fire. Hey, but let me say
PV's
this.
homecoming was always fire to me. So but I'm gonna be honest. PV's homecoming was always one of the better homecomings that I've been to. So, and that's counting Norfolk, but I ain't been to a new Norfolk homecoming. So,
but at the end of the day, man, all that don't be worth it.
I'm saying, like, you betting it all, but you still gotta go home to these people.
Some people don't want to go home.
That's why they betting it all.
And then to me, change your home situation, because going down there, I'd have seen some stuff.
I mean, so let's really be clear, right? Like, no, it's not worth the bet. But if I see some meat that I wanted in undergrad that I may not have had the opportunity to have for whatever reason, whether they were dating somebody, whether I didn't feel like I was up to snuff at the time, and then I see them at homecoming, in their brains, it's like, man, I got this opportunity that I always wanted. It's like trying to get the thing that you always want that you never had the opportunity to get. Or you see somebody that was maybe trash in undergrad, and then you see them, as they grow up, and they didn't. You like, golly, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen both of them happen.
Like, let me just give you, before I get off this, give you some encouragement, Portia, as a brother and friend. Bro, like, man, let me tell you, you got to tell people like they were, man, you ain't got no kids. That's number one. You ain't got no kids. You're educated. Like you got motion. You hear me? Like, man, yeah, bro. Like, nah. A dude gonna holler at you. Nah, but I get it, the approach.
No, dude, I'm pretty sure dudes have hollered at her. Not even gonna holler. I'm pretty sure multiple holler. When we start moving and shaking as a team, I'm pretty sure that the holler is just gonna uptick. I'm pretty sure.
Because let's just say it like this: we done been in places together and seen water being flowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all doing too much.
And
no detail. But that boy Luke was like, "Say that water, huh?" I was like, "Uh huh."
I'm gonna just be like this. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna big up both people. And we had two stunners with us.
Hey, y'all.
And they wasn't the security guard trying to holler at them?
That's all I'm saying.
You remember that, Portia? You forgot.
Where?
When we went to
Atlanta. In Atlanta.
No, it was in Houston.
You talking about Houston?
Oh, yeah.
The little security guard dude.
Yeah.
At the restaurant.
SpongeBob, pineapple guy.
Oh my gosh, you don't remember? I remember. See, now I got.
But even in Atlanta, come on now. You say leave Portia alone.
Right. This ain't about me.
You're right. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
Right. See, you're right. Because last episode, Portia got picked on because she was too angry. Now Now she getting picked on because she got yams. I mean, golly, man, what we gonna
I
do?
never said that. I don't want to be in HR for no reason. I don't want to be in HR for. I did not say that, boy. I did not say that.
Y'all didn't say I was angry, so it wouldn't be
Hey,
y'all.
but like this.
I know where you came from,
Hey,
so
you
I'm
seen,
never gonna say that at this point.
Hey, you ever seen what's that love tonight's conversation with Kitty Rose and all them people? I know what you're supposed to say. I don't want to be Mojo Jojo, so ain't nobody got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me.
Hey, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through this last one. I don't think this one is that juicy, but we're gonna talk about it. One of the mellophones and a flag. Oh, thought they was sneaking in the band room to try to smash.
Yeah, no, that's disrespectful now, and that's nasty. You be dirty.
You know what? We used to hear all kinds of stuff because it was the band room. People was getting it in the baseball field.
Baseball field was prime. That was prime location at Norfolk.
How you convince people?
Wow. Not gonna lie, them practice rooms.
Oh, I ain't gonna tell you what I done did in a couple of them practice rooms.
Practice room be live at 5 though.
It's the outside for me.
I was Mr. Zach. He was Mrs. Zachary back then. I was Dr. Zachary's work study student. I had a key to his office and the next door practice room. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I
ain't gonna hold you. Them practice rooms. Hey man, I gotta practice piano. You wanna come up?
You wanna come up there? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all was out of control. But what I'm gonna say is this: the convincing people to go outside is kind of nuts to me.
No,
I
it's
never.
not.
Yes, it is.
You ever had your booty cheeks hitting in the wind?
No.
Nah. Bro.
What in the world?
I'm just saying, man.
The band room. I know Norfolk State was famous for that
baseball field.
People used to sneak in the stadium.
Yeah.
What's that conversation like?
I mean, when you trying to get it in and you trying to do something different, you just trying to do something different. It feel different. But apparently on this one, they got caught on the security cameras. Says they were caught on the security cameras. The next day, the Drumline had a full PowerPoint presentation of the screenshots.
Wait a minute.
Hey. Everybody got a story.
Get access to the.
I don't know.
Security.
Hey, I'll tell you this story about PV. This was the scariest story in the world. Like, you know, when BET used to come around and visit campuses, this was like still like BET hits, and it was big. Like, they used to push like AIDS testing on campuses because they was like, you know, AIDS was big on campus. Well, you would get tested, and the crazy thing about that is you would get tested, and then you gotta wait that 30 minutes. Well, some people who, if they had some STD or whatever, they will pick them up at this certain area in a white van and then drive them to another place. Man, tell me why me and some of my partners, we just posted up and looking, and we was looking like, oh, she about to ride in that van, y'all. She about to ride in that van, y'all. Man, that was the scare. Hey, college is live, bro. You think about it, college.
College.
Some of the stuff that went on was absolutely
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna call no names, but one of our band directors wouldn't trip if you had alcohol. He would trip if it was cheap. So if it was bottom shelf, he would throw your shit out. But if it won't, he was fine with it.
So if it was Paul Masson, he's like, what the hell is this?
Listen. He was like, you gonna drink that and you gonna be hurt tomorrow. You ain't gonna be able to play.
Hey.
I didn't see a band director so drunk at practice.
Oh, that's not abnormal.
Hey, them old band directors.
That is not abnormal at all.
Listen to me.
They functioning.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Functioning.
But do you think that was because of the pressure they was going under?
I don't think it's because of the pressure. I
just
just
think
think
it
that
was
was the
more.
culture at the
Yep,
time, and so
yep.
that's kind of what they grew up with and under.
It was more acceptable,
Yeah,
back then. Everybody, most stuff they did was over drinks. Let's get a drink, drink,
yeah.
drink, drink. So I think it was the norm. I think that hasn't become taboo to the last 20, 30 years or so, but them people used to be doing everything with a drink.
Yeah, it was part of the culture. It was
Absolutely.
definitely part of the culture.
Had a
So,
bar in the office, okay? Or keep some in the office.
Yeah.
well, I see Chuck in here. He didn't mention it a bunch of times. Fourth Ritz. Yeah, we that's a lot of That's a big conversation for KK
Let me tell
side.
you something.
Talk about the segment. That fourth Ritz is amazing. But Quan got to get out of here. So because Quan got to dip, we are going to go ahead and shut it down.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
man.
don't blame it on me though.
No, I'm gonna blame it on you, and I'm gonna blame it on the boogie. But before we get ready to shut it down, man, I just want to be able to say this real quick, man. We all got stories, and for some reason, this bad life seems to be universal.
That's crazy.
And I would not have it any other way. I'm telling you, the things that have been said, seen, done, that all of us have somewhat of a similar story or crazier, is one of the greatest things that, makes band what it is. I'm telling you. So with that being said, Quan, any final thoughts, anything you got for the culture?
Make band great again. Make band great again. But shout out to everybody that had an outstanding show at Honda. Definitely praying for Benjamin, like you said earlier. He was a Compass member. He's MSD. He also marched for Prairie View. Pray for educators at the elementary, middle school, and secondary level. Y'all, the stories that I have of this immigration issues and whatnot, like that's real. Like Luke, on your Luke Band report, you were saying check on your people, check on these teachers, bro. It's like these are some things like new slavery. Like some of these kids are afraid to walk home, walk to school, walk to the store. They don't know if they're gonna get snatched or not, even if they're documented. So keep us in your prayers. But I do appreciate this lighthearted conversation on reminiscing of the nostalgic golden days of campuses. And we ain't even talk about Springfest. We ain't even talk about probating. We ain't even talk about so many stories. We ain't even talk about our first homecoming where that old person was like, baby, you in the band? Yes, ma'am. You want to play? Yes, ma'am. You ain't got nothing to eat, huh? No, ma'am. All right, well, go on, take this whole tray. And you've been eating on that for the whole weekend. But HBCUs, keep them in your prayers. And with these budgets, Tennessee State and all of this stuff, man, this is our culture. And if we don't take care of it, nobody will, man. So that's all I got.
Absolutely. Portia, any final thoughts? Anything you got for the culture?
Um, this was fun going back. I don't even think we scratched the surface though. Like, cause if you get into those stories about leaving uniform parts, leaving boots, trying to put stuff together because you didn't that's a whole different situation. Helmets left. Ooh, child.
We ain't talk about pledging. Like we ain't. It's so much. Beautiful,
Listen,
beautiful.
listen. Those times made us who we are today. I just hope, honestly, not the intimate parts that we discussed. But I hope they still having these adventures. I mean, you get to do this once, you don't get to do it again. What I will say is this recruitment season, if you auditioning, make sure you put your best foot forward. I
Absolutely.
just want to say that I have more people auditioning than I have uniforms. So
Hey,
That's a
look
good
at
thing.
y'all
God.
gonna see
Look at God.
nobody's safe. We taking the best of the best around here. I got
Man, she
16
hit you.
uniforms.
She hit you with the Luca. Nobody's safe.
Nobody's
Golly.
safe. I got 9 vets returning, was trying to return, and 15 people registered for auditions for 16 spots. So
Hey,
It's
but
a good year.
I
hey,
like them. Those are good problems. I love that.
hey, shout out to what you call that? Smash Time. He about to start gearing up for sure for Mardi Gras. I'm gonna take a little
Yeah.
visit on there, a little quick turnaround. I ain't gonna say when, you know, I don't be want people to know my whereabouts, you know, but and I'm gonna go visit. This is gonna be my first Mardi Gras in almost 20 years, so I'm excited.
All right,
Yeah.
so the thing is, when y'all see Quan, don't be trying to bombard him and all that kind of stuff. Just shout him out, take a picture with him, and then y'all go see, you know, bees being thrown and boobies being shown. Hey man, it's Mardi Gras, man. It's time to have
It
fun. You know what I'm
is.
saying? Don't be
But
sick.
what I was saying before I got on that is that if you are auditioning, make sure that you are prepared. Make sure that you have your stuff together so you can earn that spot that you want because this is that season. Yeah.
Amen. Proud of you, Portia.
Man,
Portia, not the little one. You
Yeah,
feel-
on my way out.
and it's probably about to be a whole lot of California folk too.
Dog, Portia tries to retire every year, bro.
No, no,
Like,
no.
No, she
No, no,
has an
no.
exit plan and
I
an
have an
exit
exit
strategy.
date.
She's been saying it for a while.
Yeah,
I
I know the
stand by that.
specific end date. I know who my replacement is and everything.
Yeah,
That's-
she's been having it. Man, I
Mhm.
definitely would say this. Actually, you all are absolutely right. This was actually one of the more lighthearted, laid back episodes that we've had in a while, man. And honestly, you're absolutely right. We didn't even scratch the surface. So in you all's conversation of saying that, you know, before you guys get out of here, it made me think, man. I think that we should actually just go ahead and continue this lightheartedness on next episode. So we'll talk about some more band, college days, stuff like that, man, and just actually sit down and have a chance to reminisce on the next episode. And I want to make sure that we get everybody inside of the chat continuously be involved. So you guys look out for that on not this upcoming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. Remember, we are on a bi-weekly schedule. Also, I'm also in agreement with Quan in the fact that Mardi Gras is coming up, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some videos. Justin got to get up under that bridge if they gonna let him under that bridge, because you know they had that big old situation on last year. But other than that, man, remember you can also go to our store, get any of our stuff that you can wear out there at Mardi Gras during that time, man. And remember, all you got to do is put it inside of the cart and get 30% off your purchase just by typing in HBCU band. I might just go ahead and put a "Make Band Great Again" shirt in there. I think
and
we
make
need
it
to add
Mardi
that.
Gras colors. Make it Mardi Gras colors.
Make it Mardi Gras colors. All right,
Yeah.
that'll be a special request item from Quan. Make band great again in Mardi Gras colors. So I'll make sure I take care of that, man. But other than that, man, this has been a super dope episode, man. I can get visors. If you want visors, we can make that happen. So I'll make sure I take care of that as well, man. But again, man, this has been a super dope episode, man. I enjoyed this reminiscing. So with that being said, man, we will see you all in 2 weeks. Y'all should see Portia down here dancing. It's hilarious.